Hello, hello. Hi, we are back with another round of A Date with Death. This is part 5? No, day 5? What am I even talking about? Yeah, it's day 5. Well, it's now gonna be day 5 because we just did day 4 previously. Let's check up on YOLO. Take a photo. You quickly snap a picture of YOLO. You probably have 100 identical ones, but that didn't matter. Her fur is looking especially soft today. YOLO is hanging out on your bed at the moment. You sit down next to her and think back on your history with pets. YOLO was your first pet. Your first pet was a cat named Cleo. Your first pet was a dog named Oreo. We can just say that YOLO was our first pet. You didn't have any other pets growing up, but that didn't bother you. You smile down at YOLO. You're very happy to have her in your life. Earlier today, YOLO was looking a little ill, but has totally perked up after spending a little time around you. Strange. Oh no. Ill? YOLO, you better not be dying on us. You're too young for that. Your little plant is growing healthily. You give it a big drink of water, excited about its growth. Check the computer. Check on little Reaper. See how he's doing today. Mortal, I have had an important revelation. Don't touch my mortal. And that is that I am unaware of certain aspects of your person. It is imperative that you answer these immediately upon being seen. Your favorite mortal color, the season in which you favor most, what is your family status, names of any mortals who tickle your fancy, left or right side of the bed. Thank you. Why have you taken so long to respond? Perhaps my approach was wrong. No, the problem cannot be me. Barry, I request your presence. Hello? Someone's interested in me. Not that I'm surprised, considering I'm so kind and friendly and caring, charismatic too. Someone's tooting their own horn today, huh? Someone's gotta toot it for me. Anyway, let me read all of this. Are we playing 20 questions or something? 20, don't be ridiculous. Use your eyes and count. I asked 5. Technically, there are 8 questions there. Just answer the first 5, mortal. Don't you want to know what took me so long? Sorry to answer it, but yes, your approach is wrong as always. Just answer the other questions. Fine, I'll write down the list. My favorite mortal color. Purple. Probably purple then. Okay, purple, got it. A fine color. Which season? I'm gonna say fall. Not too hot, not too cold. And the ground looks very pretty with all of the leaves. You like a season most because of the leaves? Yeah, I guess so. It's a comfortable season. Warm jumpers, hot chocolate, and books. You feel me? Feel you? No, I can't say I do. Why, do you want to? I bet you thought of touching my hand or hugging me once or twice before. I've thought about it a little. You want my touch? The feel of my skin on yours? If you were here right now, I'd ask you to. I might even say please. Well, if you were right there, I mean. What am I saying? What's wrong with me today? I'm actually a little lost for words. You're very forward today. Not that I mind, like, at all. In fact, I quite like it. But, is that meant to be flirting? What? Flirting? Don't be absurd, mortal. The Grim Reaper does not flirt. That would be ridiculous. Flirt away, Grim. Anyway, my questions. What about your family? Let's see. Want to meet the in-laws? Want to meet my family? I don't really like talking about my family. I don't mind if you ask me questions about them. Want to meet the in-laws, Grim? We are not married. Should we get married then? Right now? That's a little short notice. Fine, fine. Maybe later then. What did you want to know about them? Do you have any family? Of course I do. I see them pretty often. We're close. Some of them live in the same building. Kind of hard not to see them, actually. That sounds exhausting. You wouldn't like living with your family? I like to have my own personal space. I have never shared it. That's fair. I'd be too scared to live completely alone. I'm so used to having people around me. So if I ever moved out, it would have to be with someone else. You're scared to be alone? Everyone is scared of something. It's just one of those things you can't control. I see. Maybe you could just come move in with me, huh? Me? Why? I won't ever get lonely if I'm with you. Little mortal, you wouldn't like living with me. Do you hog the sheets? Snore super loud? That is not what I meant at all. And no, I do neither of those things. How do you know? Unless someone's there to tell you. Oh, Grimmy cannot be. You steal all the blankets, and I was chilled to the bone. And you snore so loudly I could not hear my own thoughts. You have a vivid imagination, but no, I do not sleep with others. I don't like to share my own space. So there's no way for me to convince you. So, oh yeah, I read that. Why would you ever want to live with me? I will never understand. You didn't even know I existed a week ago. Okay, that is a totally reasonable point to make. Very fair. Exactly. But once this week is over, I'll own your soul. Then we can revisit this. You definitely will not, but sure. Backtracking a few steps then. My family. I've got my mom and dad. I've got 2 moms. I've got 2 dads. My mom raised me alone. My dad raised me, my older. I've got my mom and my dad. And they raised me together. Apparently it was love at first sight for them. The moment their eyes met, they were drawn to one another. They told me it was fate. Then they were fortunate to find each other. Some soulmates never find their other half. Some wouldn't even know their soul calls for another. Wait, so soulmates are an actual thing? How do you know if you find them? You wouldn't know. It's quite rare. Maybe the 2 of us are soulmates. Don't be preposterous. Mortals cannot be soulmates with that which is immortal. Why not? It would be immoral. So there's no actual rule saying we can't be soulmates then? That is irrelevant to the matter at hand. It would be unfair to each of us if that was the case anyway. Humans live such short lives. I could be a Grim Reaper in disguise. Are you? Probably not. Then you should get any thoughts of romance with me out of your mind. You were the one flirting before. That was not flirting. It was another scheme, a trick to take your soul, and nothing more. Yeah, I'm sure it was. I think you might just have a thing for me. You are delusional. I love you too. Family, we were talking about family. That is enough of this, whatever this is. Right. Other family members? Yes. Do you have any siblings? Nope, just me. I would have liked some. Most of my friends had a lot of siblings, but I had plenty of friends. So it wasn't really too bad. Do you have any siblings, Grim? I do not. And thank the Lords for that. You do only give only child vibes, so I'm not surprised. How so? It's just the way you act sometimes. You're disgusted at the idea of sharing. And sometimes you're kind of demanding. I take what I want when I want it. Yes, exactly. It's my right as a Reaper. I bet if you had a sibling, they put you in your place. I know my place. Sure you do. So that's the family questions out of the way then. What's next? I require any names of mortals to tickle your fancy. What exactly do you need that for? I will have them taken care of. I think my idea of taking care of and yours are probably very different. Whatever do you mean? What will you do with the information? Do you plan to take their souls prematurely? Their souls? No, that would be against the code. I'll just make sure they do not get in my way. In my way of getting your soul, of course, nothing else and nothing whatsoever. I think I should keep these names to myself. Tell me immediately. I don't think so, mister. What if I command you to tell me? I would laugh at you for being edgy. You should do it as you are told. There is no point in making this more difficult than it needs to be. Grimmy. I'm waiting, mortal. I don't need random people getting in the way of my work. How exactly do you expect them to interfere? I do not wish to find out. So just give me the names and do not worry about it. There must be someone, correct? There is someone, but he isn't mortal. What? What do you mean? You have been in contact with someone else immortal? Is it another Grim Reaper? They will have hell to pay for touching my query. Yeah, they're a Grim Reaper. Sorry for not bringing it up before. This is unacceptable. How dare someone else come in and what? Get in the way of my work. This is sounding less and less work-related, Grim. Anyway, I think you like him. He's funny, handsome, and incredibly stupid, but I like his stupidity. He sounds absolutely awful. Why would you spend time around him? I do not understand. Well, yeah, he's you. Me? I do not count as someone who tickles your fancy. I keep telling you I like you. But why? Do you hate living that badly? Not really. I enjoy your company. But why? Why is there no one else? What do you mean? Why do you not have someone? You are so... So what? Just... How could you not have a special person? Are you asking me why I'm single right now? Yes, I don't understand. You're... well... Never mind. No, what were you going to say? I'm what? Have you seen yourself? Are you trying to insult me or compliment me? Did I tell you how absolutely awful you look? No, you didn't. I did not. That would be because I cannot lie. So, surely people have asked to court you. Not at all. I've never actually dated anyone. I find that hard to believe. I'm not lying to you. No one's ever asked me out. Not one person has ever asked to court you. Nope, that's what I'm saying. No flowers or fancy dates. No chocolates or anything on Valentine's Day. And you were interested in that sort of thing? Food, flowers? I think so. I don't need anything fancy though. It would be nice to get some flowers or something. And what about you then, Grim? You said yesterday you've never been in love. But that doesn't mean you've never dated or had a crush on someone. Any underworldlings take your fancy? Underworldlings, no. Then any mortals? Well? And on to the final question, right or left side of the bed? If I have to answer, so do you. I choose to pass, left or right side. I'm taking the whole bed. Don't be so greedy, mortal. It's alright, you can lay under me. Or on top of me, if you prefer. What? Sorry, I'm a bed hog. We can both lie in the middle and snuggle. I don't snuggle. I feel like you do. But I suppose to actually sleep, I'll take the left. Noted. Sunshine, you really... Ugh. Anyway, those were all the questions I had prepared. So you're gonna ask me again why it took me so long to respond? Or whether I thought your approach to this little game was wrong? Fine, answer them this time then. Was my approach wrong? It was cute in a weird way. The approach was fine, you just phrased things kind of strangely. Like you're interested but don't want to seem too interested. You are so obvious sometimes, it's sweet. Obvious in what way? Obviously really interested in getting to know me. Oh, also, you rambled to yourself again. The last time you did that was when we first met. I did not ramble then. You did. I screenshot the messages to look at later. Huh? Why? Why would you ever need to look at them again? Honestly? At first because I thought it was kind of funny. So I kept them for a laugh. I do not intend to amuse you. I was being quite serious. I know you were. And that made it even funnier. Oh, how pleased I am to amuse you. I will forever live with this tattooed onto my soul. May they forever sing melodies about how I, the best reaper around, was able to amuse a mortal girl. I have truly broken out of the shell that defines us reapers. Are you trying to be funny now too? Indeed, I'm glad you could tell, though I have done many things that would be worth singing about. I would not enjoy it if a bard sang about me. I would have to resort to drastic measures to silence them. After all, being a reaper is a secret. If they knew of my deeds, they would need to be taken care of. You'd kill them? It would be an appropriate response. Fortunately, I've never heard a bard singing about you. And thank the lords for that. I would pay to see that, though. And I would pay to not. Then I would simply have to offer more money than you. They'd have no choice but to play. You wouldn't dare. Wow, someone missed me. You called so suddenly. And I definitely would. You wouldn't. You were just being dramatic as per usual. That's funny coming from you. Maybe I should look for composers right now. Oh, stop giving me that look. And what look is that exactly? The I think I'm so menacingly look? Well, that's what you think it is. It's more like... please bully me, look. What in the nine hells are you talking about? Why would I ever want someone to bully me? Please, enlighten. I like it when you say please. Why? It's cute coming from you. Please, sunshine, bully me. You ought to win an award for the most blabbering mouth mortal. You talk and talk and talk and it's all nonsense. It's nearly impressive. Instead, you're just an idiot. Takes one to know one. Yes, the children's insult. I have certainly been got. I don't need bossing around or bullying anyway. I am a creature that was born to be in charge. You ought to know your place, mortal. I wouldn't actually mind it if you were in charge of me. Good. It's the natural order of things. But you've got to tell me to do interesting things. Like, I'll leave that up to you to decide. Anyway, I was wondering something. When exactly do you plan to take my soul, Mr. Reaper? There's nothing wrong with taking my time. Someone's struggling. I'll take it when the time is right. You appear to be running low on time, though. 2 days, and then your soul is mine, remember? I do not struggle. That will not be happening. How can you be sure? Statistically speaking, I'm just as likely to win this bet as you are. Another foolish assumption. A Reaper outclasses a human in every way. Statistically, you cannot win. I think I'm doing a decent job so far. Considering I'm still, you know, alive. Maybe I'm just letting you have it until the last possible moment. Or maybe you just can't take it. You are fortunate, you know. Oh yeah? Fortunate I was the Reaper assigned to your case. Another would not put up with you like I do. Well yeah, I do feel lucky to have met you. Haha, that is enough meaningless chatter. What were you doing, mortal? Right now? Talking to you? That much is obvious. You and your small brain, it's very wrinkly though. I meant before that, I apologize, I forgot I had to be awfully clear with you. Nah, you care about me enough to ask about my day? Don't make assumptions. Grim wants to know about my day. Grim's got a little crush. You are just utterly ridiculous. Just answer the question. Alright, Mr. Insistent. Before your 50 questions, there wasn't 50. It was nowhere near 50. Are you that poor at counting? You were nearly 50 questions. I was, well, not doing much actually, hanging around my apartment. Yellow was acting a little strange earlier. I thought she might be getting sick. But she perked right up. I suppose I just have a healing presence. Maybe you do. I actually just got home from work, but I have the next few days off. You do? Figured if I was gonna die, I didn't want to spend my last days at work. But I know I'll be fine anyway. So I'm just gonna enjoy my little at-home vacation. I see. And your plans for later? Honestly, I think I'll stay at home. Perfect. Nothing beats staying at home and your PJs after all. Do you have any PJs, Grim? Do you think I sleep in this? Honestly, yeah. Of course I have pajamas. They are black and very comfortable. I could have guessed the color, honestly. What kind are they? Why do you care? I want to imagine you in them. You will look cute in pajamas. It is a short sleeve shirt and shorts. Are you happy now? Immensely. What about you? Aw, the Grim Reaper wants to know what my PJs look like. I have a cute little nightie. Well, this is obviously useful information for my job, of course. Yes, so you won't go anywhere tonight. Stay right there, huh? Good, this works for me. What's he doing? Grim, what's going on? Did you accidentally hang up? It was no accident. Oh. Just hold on a minute. Or a bit longer than that, maybe. Just wait. And what exactly am I waiting for? Just wait. You step back from your computer. You're not sure what you're waiting for exactly, but you might as well hang out until he messages you again. You spend a little time with Yellow and check the moisture of your sprout. Eventually, you can't find anything fun to do while you wait for Grim to get back in contact. Honestly, it worries you a little just how dependent you become on talking to him. You lie back on your bed staring at the ceiling. You only met him 5 days ago, but it feels like a lifetime you've known each other. Putting aside the fact that he's the Grim Reaper, you've honestly never enjoyed someone's company as much as his. It's a little confusing. You know full well what this strange feeling in your heart is, but you try to put it aside. As fun as talking to him is, he's still the Grim Reaper. You wander back to your computer. It's been around 30 minutes now. There's still nothing. Disappointed, you go turn away when you see an incoming call. Welcome back. Look up. Look up? You look up from your computer out towards the night sky, and on the other side of your currently closed window, you see something so surprising you're sure you must be imagining it. It's him! He's there! Oh great, now I'm seeing things. Why are you still there even after I rub my eyes? Now that face is priceless, well worth the trip here, I have to say. Grim? Don't call me that to my face. It's embarrassing enough hearing it over our calls. Huh. It's Casper. That's my real name. Casper! Casper. Hello, sunshine. You look like you've seen a ghost. Maybe I have. A very cute one. I'm far from a ghost, Barry. Are you sure? Certain. So you'll admit you're cute, though. No. I'll admit that you're quite cute, though. Oh. Which you should know, to be truthful, because as you know well, I cannot lie. Am I flustering you? You're blushing right now. I just didn't expect a compliment. Why not? You are an attractive mortal. It's only right I tell you so. You usually call me stupid or annoying. You are those things. I like all of that about you. You are a lot more forward in person. Yes, well, it's confusing me as well, trust me. Seeing you like this messes with my feelings and make me say strange things. But, well, they're the truth, so there's no need to be shy anyway. You are cute, that is nothing to be shy about. Ah, nice to see you looking flustered for a change. Grim, Casper. Casper then, yes mortal. How are you even here? Wait a second. I live on the 5th floor. You do. Not too much of an inconvenience for me, luckily. How are you even standing, sitting, whatever you're doing there? I'm neither sitting nor standing. I can literally see you on the other side of this window. Congratulations, would you like an award? But you'll find I'm floating. What the hell? Okay, I'll add this to the list of things I wasn't expecting today. I feel like I've been cheated out of some very important information about you. Since when can you fly? Since always? Why do you act so surprised? You're floating 5 stories up from the ground. Wait. Can't people see you? You think I would be so careless? No? I've cast a glamour. Okay. Are you invisible then? Invisible? No. I've taken another form to everyone else's eyes, but yours. So my neighbors aren't gonna see a mysterious man floating outside my window. If they were to look, they'd simply see a raven. You should have picked a bat. Why a bat? Well, it's dark, good camouflage. Well, that's true. But it's leaning a little too vampire-y. Ah, yes. We don't want to be mistaken for a vampire. Exactly. But I do need to know. Yes. How exactly did you find me? You think I didn't know where you lived? I never told you. I know everything about you, Sunshine. So I assume you've come to claim it. My soul, that is. I had a good run, I suppose. No, I'm actually not here for that. You aren't? I know you can't lie, but that sounds like a lie. It's not. I know. Did you just drop by to say hi then? No. I'm here because I have something here with me hidden. Something to give to you. Here. He's giving us flowers! He's giving us flowers! I'm about to die in my chair. Was not expecting flowers. Flowers? You said you like some. You got me flowers. I didn't think to ask what type of flowers you liked, so I picked ones that looked like you. The brightest, sunniest flowers I could find. Casper. Yes, mortal? It really means a lot to me. You know, if you want them, you're going to have to open the window. Oh, of course. Are you going to come in? Will you stay? Yeah, are you going to come in? Are you inviting me in? I'll promise to try and be good. What if I don't want you to be good? Then I won't have to pretend now, will I? I'm sure the two of us can find something interesting to do. You really are a flirt tonight, aren't you? Open the window fully. Nothing separating us now, mortal. I quite like it that way. Coming in, little Reaper? You wish I was, don't you? Well, I opened the window for a reason. Are you too scared to come in, Casper? Today I'm just here to give you these. And maybe next time I'll take you up on that offer. As truly tempting as it is, I fear it may lead to regrets from both of us. Next time, we'll see. With this, I feel anything could end up happening, my little human. Here you go, Barry. Reach for the flowers. Your hands are really warm. And yours are quite cold, even through the gloves. They're really pretty. How can hands be pretty? I meant the flowers. But your hands are quite pretty too, now that you mention it. Then I'd say your hands are also very, nice. Who would have thought hands could be so alluring? What are you whispering about now? I really must be on my way. I've accomplished the thing I wanted to do. So soon? Duty always calls. Off to steal souls then? Better theirs than yours, wouldn't you say? In this moment, yeah. No, you can just hand over yours now if you want. Better get to work before you get in trouble, my little Reaper. And since when am I yours? Since the moment we met. Don't be damaging my goods, you hear? So demanding. Casper, Barry. Do be careful. Since you asked so nicely, I'll try my best. Don't forget to close that window after I leave. Wouldn't want anyone crawling in when you weren't looking. That completes the 5th day. You went out for a few errands today, but mostly you hung out around home. It was a good chance for a little out-of-season spring cleaning. All day you kept an eye out for Casper and his attempts to take your soul, but there is nothing. No strange fires or collapsing elevators or brakes cut on the bus. Today, for the first time in a long time, nothing strange happened to you. And for some reason, it felt weirder than if something had. Okay. So he didn't try to do anything to want to kill us for our soul like previously. I'm gonna save here, and this concludes our date with death. Man, I was not expecting him to like give us flowers and tell us his name and just being like not the Grim that we've been talking to through the chat. But yeah, so next time we'll come back and it'll be day 6, and we'll have to like find out what happens then. But until then, y'all take care. Bye.